Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I have a couple of things on my desk I'm going to play with today. I need to catch up on Junk Journal July and the July postcard play. Two hashtags that I've been sharing the whole month of July. So yeah, those are, I'm looking at this ink. Those are the hashtags that I'm using and the prompts and things like that that I'm using to create this journal and these postcards. And then I have some printables here that I wanted to kind of play with today too and make some cards. So let's just get started, shall we? First things first is the journal. I just kind of want to break the ice and work on some postcards, do some collage. So Meg Journals is who hosts the Junk Journal July, and I need to catch up. I'm on day 15, 16, and 17 today. So Homemade, Petal, and Aged. And then Carrie Griffiths is who posts the, Carrie the Crafter is hosting the postcard challenge. And so those don't have prompts. You just have to use gel plates, a number, and that's pretty much it. And it's on a postcard. Good morning, Vicki and Susan. How are y'all? And Miss Kim, good morning. I hope all of y'all are well. So, let me dig in here. I have my bag of gel prints. I have random postcards. You don't have to use actual postcards. I just had them in advance of starting this challenge, and there were some that I just knew I would have to cover up anyways. They weren't going to be something that I would use. Good morning, Rhonda Lane. How are you? Let's see. I had a couple. I don't know where they went. It's a few days ago. I was going through my box of postcards, and I found a couple that I thought would be good. For homemade, I was thinking I would do food because I make a lot of food. We eat mostly at home. We eat out like once a week. So when I think of homemade, I definitely think of food. Let's see. That's not it. Let me grab some new ones. I had a postcard that had a recipe for apple pie. Of course I'll find it later, but let's just dig through here and see what strikes my fancy. I've already used a number of these. I'm a little tired, you guys. I did not sleep well last night. That one always makes me laugh. I also had another one for As Seen on TV. Let's see. I know they're just in a pile somewhere in my craft room. I'm grabbing just another handful. We'll flip through these two. Let's see. A lot of these are going to be like travel based. Anchorage. Kim. Here's another Anchorage. And Texas. What do you know? Right next to each other. A lot of these these are travel. I just kind of want to find one that maybe, oh, I have two of that one, huh? Okay, well then I certainly don't mind just covering one completely up. That one's a little wacky. I don't think I mind covering that one up either. Some of these I you know, want to use for a completely different project, and I want for my junk journals. I'm not just planning on covering all of these up, but there's some like kind of duds in here, like this one from Citizens Bank, or where I have duplicates, or that's just a little bizarre. What is that? The Physician. Classic Print Series #2. I don't know. Pretty weird. So, I'm kind of looking for the duds because I really don't mind. Austin. Woohoo. That's where I'm at, y'all. Texas. Let's see. I guess that's enough. I have 3, which is what I needed. The good news is that not very many of these are duds. There's just a few. And those are the ones I'm trying to pull out. Like, I'd call these duds. Car Trouble. The Lions Club Antique Show. I'm sure that's past. And then this guy, whatever he does. Educational Success for Jersey Children. I'm sure it's important. Okay. I think we're good now. We've gotten the duds, some more duds out of here. These came in an auction. Got 500 for $20. So, you know, a few duds is not bad. Okay, so we have some postcards. Of course, you don't have to have actual postcards to make, you know, the jelly print postcard, but I'm using them because I have them, and I'm not going to use these for anything else. So we've got a postcard. If you wanted to, you could take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and cut it down into 4-inch strips, and then cut those into 6, and you would have you'd have like 6 postcards from one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Okay, but I have these, so let's just play with these. I think I will do this one, and let me look at the prompt again. Homemade, right. So I'm going to start with a gel print, and then I think I'm going to grab my sticker book and look for some foodie stuff. That's the plan. This brick might be kind of cool, like a brick oven, like, you know, for cooking. That might kind of work. That's a gel print with a little bit of gold leafing in it. I keep mentioning Devin Rex for Art. She is doing this challenge. She's like on the kind of the creative team that Carrie put together for the challenge. And I am loving her so much because she's sharing so many techniques, but she's keeping her videos short. And I told her yesterday, I'm going to have to, like, you know, save the playlist, refer back to it, because I just love so many of the techniques that she's sharing with everyone. And she's been working with the gel plate for years. She's just got a lot of experience with it, a lot of tips and tricks. And when she was working on card number 15, she had a boo-boo, but she left it all in there, which is a really good learning experience for others. And yeah, I just am really enjoying watching her do it. Of course, PM Artist Studios is also doing it, and Carrie. And I did not cut that very well, did I? No worries. No worries at all. Okay. First of all, I don't think this postcard is 4 by 6. I think it's bigger. Let's measure it. Yeah, it's bigger. It's 4 1/4, probably by 6 1/4. So I think that's gonna fix. No, it was 4 1/4 by 6. I was thinking that would fix this being off, but not really. I'm just gonna trim it on this side as well. Okay, and then I will redo like the corners and things. I think that's gonna work. I'm just gonna glue it on and trim off the other parts. Let me grab my sticker book and my collage book, and let's look for homemade. Hi Dana, good morning. Miss Jackie, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well. Prevent child abuse. Yes, please. Okay. It's what the postcard says. And I am in agreement. All right. That was one rough cut that I did. The original one. I pretty much finished the Alice in Wonderland journals, in case whoever's curious. I did pretty much finish those. I still want to work on the covers a little more, but I worked on them at the kitchen table last night. While we were all hanging out. Okay, that is so much better. And I like that this green is going to kind of go with this, because I didn't have anything coordinating with this. I was basically matching the bird to the packaging, to the tea bag box, which is what this is. One of the days was packaging for the Junk Journal Challenge, and so I hinged a box from tea. But I like that this is coordinating with that. Most of my cards have to go in here vertically. I can't put them in here horizontally because it would just be awkward tying that ribbon around. But I've been doing a mixture between vertical and horizontal design. So I've done a mixture. Some are vertical, some are horizontal, just depends. Alrighty. So let's do this. This one is for day 15. And day 15 is homemade. Hey, Maddie. Oh, Vicky. You too? I woke up, you know, sweating at 3 a.m. I'm going to move y'all down a little bit. Straighten you up. There we go. Yeah, I woke up at 3, just really hot. and had to get up and cool down. And so here I am. I did eventually get back to sleep, although it took me a minute being like an hour and a half. Okay, I haven't flipped through this book in a long time, so I kind of don't know where anything is. I gotta get reacquainted. I know the letters are in the back. That's the only part I remember. I'm looking for homemade. Oh, I kind of like this image of the birds around the table. Just gonna kind of earmark that. There's some bread, some baguettes. Okay, so that was the second half. Let's see what's in the first half. We might have to switch to my collage book. I know my collage book has like cakes and things in it. It's just I had this book out yesterday talking to y'all about the stickers, and I thought, you know what? I need to use that more. But here I am not finding what I'm looking for. But it's good I'm getting reacquainted. Oh gosh, it's Wednesday. I probably need to make a craft roulette card for this week. I liked the prompts. I'd have to go back and look at what they are. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. Vicky, I hope you get to take a nap today. I hope you get to go back to bed. Oh gosh, y'all are crooked. Sorry, let me fix everything real quick. Just a little boop. Maybe that'll work. And I'll zoom back out in a minute. I'll give your eyes a bit of a rest. Okay, there is no food in here. So that's done. The only option we had was this one. I mean, there's like mushrooms, lemons, and baguettes, but I don't know about all that. We can just kind of play. These stickers don't stick like permanently, in my opinion. They're not like real permanent. So we'll just see. Pull out the bread and see if that has, if that's where we want to go or not. Okay, I'm done looking through that. I'll leave those pieces in there. Let me find a different book. So far, it's a little bit of a bust, but that's okay. I also have stamps. I could always go to my stamps. Okay, now I have to bring y'all back out again. All right. So we have a few little potential stickers over here. They're not going to be very sticky after hanging out on my desk, but I know this book has food. I really love this book. I just think it has such a nice variety. And some of those sticker books are just a little weird to me. Like the images are just a little strange. I'm sure there's some images and some of those books that I'll just like never use. Here we go. This is the page. I think there's might be a dessert page. Yeah. So these are screaming homemade to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are very vintage. I kind of like this big hoagie right here. Again, here's our background. Wow, that's gonna like take up the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Just do a little bit of play here. Okay, so this kind of stretches all the way across there. I don't think those two work together. So if we stick to the sandwich, then what else are we going to add to it? I think there's just these 2 pages. Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny, and y'all can't see it, so let me cut it out. Down on the bottom of this toy page are these little soldiers, and sometimes I make enough where you would be like, are you trying to feed the army? I think that might be kind of funny. So I think we might go that direction. Oh, here's a table. But then I don't know about the army guys. Well, let's just pull some options, audition everything, and see where we go. So here's a table and a bowl. I don't need the bowl. I don't want to fussy cut everything because I may not end up using it, and I don't want to waste y'all's time. Just kind of rough cut around there. Okay, so I've got a few things. By the way, the things that I cut out and don't use from these books, I've been saving in an envelope. I love a story, Jackie. I really do. I do mean Wizard of Oz. I keep saying Alice. I guess I just always have her on my brain. You're supposed to go back to work today? Yeah, stay home, especially if you're sick, Kim. Ooh, do we need a home? Here's a quaint little home. Okay, after the home, we will start playing and see. I mean, you know, obviously I think I'm cutting out more than I need, but let's just see who we like. So the sandwich could go up here on top of the table. It's kind of funny that it's so much bigger than the table. Table can go down here. They do all does fit. But then the soldiers kind of don't work then. Yeah, I kind of like the soldiers. How about the soldiers, the sandwich, and the house? I kind of like that. It's random. It's obscure. Oh, wait, what are these? Okay, look. When I got these, I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. They're so easy to use. And then I went and was trying to use my old these, and they are not. Like, I can't explain it. Either way, when I squeeze it, you're like, yeah, same, you know, you can't tell. But these take so much more pressure than these. These take no pressure. They're just amazing. This is my first time using the little ones. I told myself I didn't need them. I only needed the big ones because my old ones were always falling apart in my hands. The screw was always coming out, so I could justify those. But then when I got the new big ones, these, and I realized, holy cow, these are so much better on my hand. If you're arthritic, I would definitely recommend these scissors. That I ended up getting the small ones too. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. I just wanted to cut out a couple of those little guys. That's gonna work. I could use half the hoagie. That's true, especially if I want to put the house, oh gosh, I don't know. I kind of like the whole one because then, you know, it kind of looks like it would feed the army. The house, we'll see about the house. I might use half the house. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the house. We might just do the hoagie with the army. Well, there I go with another hot flash. Tell you what, it's not cool. I think I'm gonna get a fan, just like a little personal fan that can blow on me. One of y'all mentioned that you use a little personal fan that maybe you clipped on your nightstand. Because, yeah, these hot flashes, it's a real deal. So I did a ton of fussy cutting on those cards that I want to make with y'all, which we'll see if we have enough time. I wasn't necessarily planning on fussy cutting out an army today, so we'll just see. But so that y'all wouldn't have to watch me, I did try to prepare those cards in advance. If we don't make it today, we'll make them another day. I think tomorrow and Friday, wait, let's see. What is today? Today's the 17th. Yeah, tomorrow and probably Friday, I'll have some edited videos out for you guys. And then on Sunday, we'll have, I think Sunday's the 20th. Then that'll be Oh So Inspired. Whenever the 20th is. Or is that Saturday? Oh, I think Saturday's the 20th, isn't it? I'm going to be hanging out with Call Me Crafty Owl on Saturday, doing a live on her channel. So I won't be live on my channel that day. So this is my last, I guess this is my last live this week. but I'll have some other videos out for you guys. I've got lots of videos waiting, already uploaded and ready to go. So they're just kind of hanging out in the background these days because I like hanging out and doing lives with y'all. So it is what it is. Oh my goodness. Patricia made the coolest circus postcard yesterday. I wasn't sure when she went sticker crazy how it was going to go, but then she washed the card with this paint, with this color, and it was awesome. From PM Artist Studios is who I'm talking about when I say Patricia. Yeah, it was really cool. Okay, we've got our army. They're ready to eat. I don't know about the house. I'm thinking if I fussy cut it out, then I'll be able to make my decision of if I'm going to use it or not. I think we just kind of lose too much of it, don't we? Actually, I kind of like it right there. I think this is working for me. And then we need a number 15. I have these little die cut numbers over here from Timmy. Might just use those. Pop that O back in there and take the 5. These are from his watch die. The one with the pocket watch. That's where these are from. Okay, let me clean up my mess. Catch up with y'all. Yeah. It is the only way to catch me live. I tried to do an evening last week, and that was just real hard. My brain is not operating at full power in the evenings because I've already been doing things all day long. I'm really better in the mornings. Plus, it's the only way I can ensure that I'm going to get to craft is if I just get up and do it before all the other things. Okay, I like it. It's funky, it's weird, it's fine. We're going to make it and move on. I like it. So, put them off to the side. And just glue this stuff down. I like the house right there, so let's do that. I think the chimneys are going to get lost, but it won't matter. Put that roof line there, the porch line there. That's where I had it. That's where I like it. Trim off the top. Whoopsie. I was looking, I thought I had a stamp that actually said homemade on it. And that's what I was looking for a minute ago. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm looking off to the side where I have my woodblock stamps now. I have a really cute little vintage shelf that all my woodblock stamps are on. I don't see it over there either. I'm sure it's on my desk with all the other millions of things. I didn't really pay attention to where I had lined them up, but this should be enough space to fit them all on. When my husband and I were dating, I used to work for a nonprofit, and it was like a feminist organization slash, and we also had a retreat center, and would host other all female groups at the retreat center. It was reserved for people who worked in nonprofits so that they could have a low cost, affordable place to meet. And people, you know, who work in, especially like social services, like social workers and stuff, they could come there in groups and do retreats. Anyways, I would help sometimes with preparing the food, and it'd be like 50 people. So I was literally accustomed to cooking for 50 people. And then I would cook for my husband and I. And he'd be like, "Are you trying to feed an army? Like, you know, there's just two of us, right?" I didn't know how to, at that point, I had forgotten how to cook in small quantities. I only knew how to cook in big quantities at that time. I'm gonna, I think I might color the 15, but I kind of like it in white. I might even just mix it into the sandwich area and keep it white. It's okay that this is completely obscure. And I guess abstract. And it's nice to have like little warm-up projects like this when you're in your craft room. Kim, have you tried the new ones? Yes, I am, Susan. I'm trying to feed the army here. There we go. Okay, and I just kind of popped that 15 right into the sandwich. Very subtle. I'm going to call it good for now. You know, we can come back and add something if we wanted to. What if we add some like faux stitching? Since the prompt was homemade, that might be kind of nice. Let's do some faux stitching. I could take it to my sewing machine, but not everyone has one. Just add some faux stitches around the side. There's also a lot of stamps. Tim Holtz has one, and others too, that look like stitching, if this isn't your thing. You know what else would be really cute, because this is supposed to be homemade as the prompt? A button. Nothing says homemade like a button. I know I went the food route for homemade, but a button would totally work too. I'm going to leave it for now. I might come back and add a button later. We'll see. But this is it for now. That's number 15. And of course, I need to make a pocket for it. It's going to go right here in the journal. I don't want to put anything over this page, and I can journal here, which is why I left it like this. So I'm definitely just going to make a pocket for this over here. And I think I'll keep it simple. A homemade pocket. That makes me think like just strips of scrap fabric. Let's do a scrappy fabric pocket, because I'm trying to incorporate the challenge into my cards, into my postcards, but also, you know, and back into the journal for Junk Journal January. I have these random, I thought that one might be long enough. It's not. I have a bag of random fabric scraps that I'm digging through right now. Oh, that could work. I love this fabric. And I don't think I have any in my personal journals yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this down. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on an index card or just any scrap of paper. I think we'll probably do. I have this one. Well, no, I need it bigger. I need an index card. Let me grab an index card. I happen to have a ton of them. Now, again, I could take this to my sewing machine and sew this on. Or I can just glue it on with some Fabri-Tac and glue it down. I made it a little bigger than I needed it to be, which is fine and good. So I'm going to glue it down just to show you, you don't have to sew. Hi, Miss Linda. Good morning. All right, Cordelia, have an awesome day. Glad you stopped by. This glue is getting thick. I bet I could add some acetone to it. I think I mentioned that last time, but I need to look it up and make sure. Because it's an acetone-based glue. But then I get kind of nervous just like adding any random acetone, like not knowing what the chemical reaction might be. Oh boy, I'm getting it everywhere. Come off of there. So I'll probably just keep struggling with it being thick. All right. I backed it on paper so it could be a more sturdy pocket. And index cards are just super cheap and easy. Already a good size. There's no shortage of them in my craft space. Just going to trim off a little bit over here. There we go. Perfect. And now I can glue that down, and I have a scrappy homemade pocket for our homemade postcard. That huge hoagie on it. And we get to move on to 16 and 17. Have y'all ever glued in a pocket and you didn't have enough space to then like very confidently slide in your ephemera? If you put your ephemera in when you're gluing down the pocket, you won't have that problem. Just a little tip. Okay, that's done. I can come back and journal here later, but because that's the 15th, now we get to move over to this side of the journal and start the whole new side. I need to count my panels. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many did I have over here? Because I'm not sure. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought I had more on that side. Okay, no problem. We'll just hinge in pages as we need. So we can even do that right now. The next prompt from Journal July is petal. Yay! Well, flowers are always in style with me. I'm just grabbing some petal paper. And I'm going to make a page. Actually, let's make a couple of pages with this one sheet. I already showed you guys how to simply hinge in a page. Let's do a double page. Just need to measure this so I can cut it the right height. So 4 3/4. What do you guys have going on today? I just have a lot of meetings and work. I need to make a bunch of doctor's appointments too. There's a lot of things I need to do. I think that's one of the reasons I couldn't go back to sleep this morning, is I kept thinking of all the things I needed to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is line it up so that I know it's not wider than my page, but about the same length. It can be shorter, but not wider. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this back. Okay, I think I want... Okay, now we'll get to decide, but I think we're going to do it like this. And we're going to hinge this down right here. That finishes out that page nicely. And now we've made like lots of extra pages to go in our accordion journal. All right, so glue this down. There we go. Make sure when you're gluing that down you don't go over your seam. You still want to be able to fold everything closed, so that worked out really well. Okay, so we have petal. Very good. We can even add some like flower ephemera there if we wanted, or a quote that has to do with flowers. I always like the quote, "The earth laughs in flowers." And I know I have a stamp that has that quote on it, but I don't know where it is. We can add even butterflies. Now, I don't know if these flowers, you know, are going to kind of exactly go, but they don't have to be the exact same kind of flower. Kind of like that. I like that. I'm going to go with that. And then we need to make the postcard. that will go on this page as well. Boy, you guys, this body temperature thing. It's no fun. There we go. I'm going to trim off the bottom part eventually, and then yeah, even kind of like the butterfly over the, I don't know if that's a butterfly or a moth. That might be a moth. It may be a butterfly. I don't know. Maybe it is a butterfly. Either way, I like it. I guess I have seen this color butterfly. Okay. So that's that. And I think I will later come back and some journaling there. Just kind of prepping the page. Wasn't cleanest cut ever. There we go. Now, I want to create a place where I can tuck the postcard. I think I'll do that over here. So, just grabbing the other side of this index card. Kind of fun shape. Again, we have to make sure we can fold, so we don't want to put that too close to that fold line. That's about right there. Ooh, I like that. Now, I'm gonna color it. I'm gonna put something on it, but I like it. The other side, I was just checking the other side of this is, it's single-sided, so there's nothing on the back of that. Have some scraps left over from my Wizard of Oz journals. But I don't think any of them are going the right direction, and they're too short. And they're not wide enough either. No problem. Just grabbing a book page. And I'll glue this on to the book page. And then I don't think I can line it up. Oh well. I was trying to get a quote in there, but it's not going to work. This is from the Beatles book. As many pages as were in that Beatles book. We'll probably be using it for years. Okay. Let's distress it a little. And I may even stamp on it a little bit. Bye, babe.
Bye. Love you. Have a good day.
Love you. You too. There we go. I like it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, I'm only gonna glue two sides, the bottom and this one side. I'm gonna leave this open because the postcard's too wide to close that up. I'm gonna go ahead and fold my book so I can easily see where to put it. And now that page is done. I love that page. I love how that came together. You guys are being quiet today, which is fine. But you're being so quiet. Okay, I usually can't keep up. Alrighty. See, now we'll be able to take our postcard when we make it and put it right there. And then when we take our postcard out, cha-ching, we have this. I like how this says honeycomb right here. I think it'd be even fun to put like some labels here, some stamps and labels. I think that would be really nice. I like these added pages too, which I could end up gluing right here and here and making a pocket to hold postcards as well. Who knows what I'll do? Who knows? Not me. Alrighty then. Let's use the Lions Club and make another July postcard print. I can tell we're not going to make it to those cards today that I had pre-cut. That's just not happening with the time that we have. I love the subtlety of these two prints. I'm going to use one of those. And I think I'll use this pink. Should I use pink or blue? Let me get the page back out. Fazzy. I think she's protesting. You are? Oh, Faz. Good morning. Okay. I'm going to use the blue. And I think I'm going to incorporate some of the same look as the page that I'm putting it on. So I think I'm going to incorporate like some book page. Oh, is this really 4x6? Yes, it is. Okay. So I think I'll put some book page on it, some petals and flowers. I definitely want a quote of sorts. I also grabbed this. I was just looking at a stamp set that's over off to the side. I don't think it's the right one. Ooh, but let's use some of this. This is the Paris themed ephemera from Hobby Lobby. It's got stamps. These are such a good deal, you guys. It has 50 designs and 2 of each. So you actually get 100 pieces of ephemera. Even if you pay full price, $5, I think it's a good deal. But of course, you know, they run, that's from the paper studio, put that stuff on sale, so you may not have to pay full price. Okay, so this one's fun because it has like a lot of travel stuff. It's got cars and ships and planes and trains, and I just love that about it. Bordeaux Hotel. Yeah, this one's really cool. It's real thick too. This is like chipboard. Well, it's not chipboard, but it's a real thick cardstock. Okay. Again, just grabbing a few pieces, seeing what kind of calls to me. Ooh, the Taj Mahal with flowers around would be really interesting too. Let's pull out those. With the map, maybe. There's the Statue of Liberty, the Leaning Tower. I can't pull it out of my head. I'm like looking on the back as if it's authentic. What that is, the Colosseum. Milano. Hey. Okay. Let's see if I can even read this. This is where me and my hubby got engaged. Sorrento. Let's see. Okay. All right. I think we might work with the Taj Mahal. Might use the globe. I'm not sure. And then I'm going to find some flowers to put around it. And then maybe I'll just put like a love stamp. Because the Taj Mahal is built as a monument to love, right? So I don't know if we'll need the globe. I kind of just want the Taj Mahal and some flowers around it. Let me grab the other ephemera pack that I just had. Where did it go, you guys? I love the softness of this card and how it's coming together. I gel printed, this is actually like chipboard. I gel printed on all of my like just scrappy stuff. One of the last times I had a session. I even gel printed on fabric, just any kind of scraps. I seriously don't know where that went. How bizarre. Did I put it back? Maybe I put it back where it goes. No, that was just wishful thinking. Well, that's bizarre. No problem. It'll pop up. But that's just bizarre. It disappeared on me. A whole pack of ephemera. I don't know. Oh boy, today's going to be interesting. Okay, let me grab some flowers from here. Let's see if there's any that we want to use. It does not just have to be flowers either. Like, I wish that elephant was smaller. Here's a smaller one. Have an elephant running in front of the Taj Mahal. Seems appropriate. Those are all way too big. this is so soft that I don't know how many of these really work with it. It'd be kind of funny to put these guys in there. That would be kind of funny. I'm just looking, amusing myself. I kind of like this couple dancing. I'm gonna cut them out, see how they fit into things. Ooh, they just about fit. I kind of like them. And then I have flowers in my ephemera keeper thing. So let me look in there too, because I don't really see any flowers in there that are calling to me. So let's see what I have in here. I know I have lots of flowers in here. Labels. That one actually says botanicals. I think there's some really soft colored. Oh, those are kind of vintage and nice. Yeah, and here's some others. I need a refill. I kind of need to probably, some of these flowers I just like never pick. I should probably like get rid of them and refresh these like bags. Oh, that might be kind of nice. And then here's some leaves. You know, if you just find yourself passing over things again and again and again, then it's probably time to just let them go. And I'm talking to myself when I say that. Let me get these leaves, those gold ones. Okay, let's see if we can make something out of this. Just looking to see if I had any labels that I might want to use. Oh, this says good times together. That might be nice. Okay. There we go. I think we have enough to play with. Let's make this work, shall we? Let's do it. Hey, Dawn. How you doing? I'm just over here catching up on my July postcard play and my junk journal July. I had 3 days I needed to work on. Hope you're doing well. Is your daughter and grandkids gone now? Did they go back home? I hope you really enjoyed their company and the time you got to spend with them. Ooh, cutting his head kind of close. She loves him anyways. He's got a flat top. It's all the rage. All right. So, I mean, I think the July postcard play for me is as much about collage as it is the gel printing, but I just already had all those gel prints, so, you know, I'm just playing along in my own way and exercising my collage muscles. That's what I'm doing, really. Okay. Lean into it, girl. All right. And then just kind of play around. Good times together. I kind of like this. And then we'll just add like some leaves. Ooh, and I can still see the Taj Mahal title, Agra, India. Like that's kind of just working for me. Don't have to overthink it. I like it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do a little more trimming. Let me get actual fussy cut scissors out. I need to clean up around his feet. It's kind of confusing because it's her foot and his feet all kind of merged in one place. And then I need to get that area for high heel. Just a little cleanup. Cleanup on aisle 16. All right. That makes me happier. I think that'll make me even more happy. I'm just going really close now. Taking off all the white edge. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but down there. It was getting to me. Okay. Yes, I can handle that. Okie dokie. Let's glue this down and we'll have, of course I need 16 on here. We'll have postcard 16 and day 16 done. Now I do need to decide if that's the flower. That's not the flower. Is that the flower though? Wonder if that's the flower. 1 or 2? I think it's 1. Yeah, it's 1. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. No time to deliberate. I'm gonna go kind of high with this piece just so I can make, I still want to see the Taj Mahal Agra, India on there. And then this underneath, about right there. I'm going to stamp it with a 16. July 16th. And I think my flower will cover up the 2024. It might even cover up the 16. We'll see. July 16th. Cool. That works. Let's make that a thing. You're helping your friend this week. Oh, they're moving. Ugh. Moving. I mean, I know it can be exciting and all. It's just the effort and the work and switching everything over. Oh, my husband and I moved so many times in the first like 6-7 years of our marriage. We moved like every year, and sometimes like across states, and yeah, it's a lot. When I was single, I always had this like rule that I wouldn't have more things than I can move in a day in my little car. I had a little hatchback, and if I couldn't move it in my car, which means I didn't have a TV, I did have a twin size bed, but yeah, I kept things real basic for a good long while. Very much a minimalist without it being a thing back then, or at least not like it is today. I'm a maximalist now. Apparently. 30 years of things. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. When it cools back down, I want us to go through our attic and get rid of stuff. Because there's stuff up there we haven't touched in a couple of years, which means it needs to go. It just needs to go. We don't need it. Okay. Day 16. Done. I think I'm just going to leave that flower petal right there hanging off and be fine with it. Let's put it in the book. I think they're super cute. What a sweet little like love card. And I love love, so I'm good with it. And this is their page. This is where they live. There we go. Good. Nice. I like it. Day 17, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Day 17 is aged. Well, that's easy. That's real easy. Let me grab a postcard. I hope she's aged well. She has a nice smile. Let's cover up Kelly's card. Car Trouble, a Cassidy Callahan novel. Thanks for sending your NPCW card. Happy postcarding, Kelly. Happy postcarding, Kelly. Aged. Grab the collage book. And we'll think aged. Okay. That was pretty funny. I think I want that lady right there. She's having a reaction to something. Dawn, will your friends still be close by, or are they moving away? Okay, she's having a moment, and we're going to go down that road with her. And we're thinking about aged. Okay, I don't need anybody else. She's the star. She is the star of the show. Lots of people, which I love. I don't think she's reacting to transportation. She might be reacting to that. Let's just see. We may just get a funny sentiment to put with her. Oh, the vacuum. I think she's reacting like that because of chores. Is that vacuum the only one I have? It's too big. I don't even think it'll fit on our postcard. How big is that vacuum? It's too big, you guys. It's too big. I might have to run real quick. It'd be kind of funny if she was reacting to Vegas. I do have some Vegas postcards too. Let's keep Vegas in mind. I got a BRB. So let's keep her and Vegas in mind. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, she might be reacting to Vegas. What is she allergic to, Cordelia? Oh, cats. I love you, Cordelia. Kiss your brain. There are some cute kitties in here. That's how my Sparkle Heart is. She's crazy allergic to cats. In fact, I'm really concerned that she's getting anaphylactically allergic to cats. It just keeps getting worse because we have family and friends with cats, and we're getting to where we just can't even go to a house with cats. It's just bad. And no amount of allergy antihistamine seemed to really do much for her when she's having a reaction. Bless her heart. Even it was weird the other day, Blossom, hey, where are all the cats? I know they're in here. Blossom, my mom's dog, licked her and she started reacting to that. I was like, oh, maybe you're becoming even allergic to the saliva. Hey, I thought there were cats. I know there's like 2 pages of dogs. I have a cat stamp if I need it. Did I miss the cats? Did I just blow right past them? Here's the cats. Here they are. Who's it gonna be? Look at this cat. This cat down here is sticking his tongue out. Oh gosh, I love that one that's like springing into action. I wish he was going that way. Oh, this one's going towards her. Yeah. Let's grab these. I love that little cutie with his tongue out, but I don't know. I kind of like these action cats. Oh, I also like the innocence of this. Whoops, ripped that one. That's okay. It can still be used. Oh gosh, don't rip them all. I also like the sweetness and the innocence of this one, and he's kind of a nice color. And there we have some more action orange cats. Let's just take all these guys out and see what we were working with. Oops, clipped him a little too, almost. He could be like crawling up her dress. But she's looking off in the distance. Let's see. Love the cat idea, Cordelia. Love it. All right, we need some... this guy is hilarious. Look at this guy. Okay, need some jelly prints. Poor kitty. Your daughter is allergic to dog saliva? Yeah, this is like a new discovery. And hey, Nima, how you doing? Yeah, this is new. This is not anything we were aware of before. This is kind of just real basic, but it might just work. Either one of these will probably work for a background. I know I'm not getting like real creative with the use of gel prints, but whatever. I'm using them. I kind of like this color. Let's cut this down to 4x6. Oh, bye Cordelia. Have a wonderful day. Hugs and love from Texas. Okay, I like that this has some orange in it. It's very, it's got a lot of golds. Whoa. Well, we're gonna make it work. What size is Kelly's postcard? Not 4. And not 6. It was 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Kelly might be a card maker. And she didn't know it. It's cool. We'll just extend it back here. We'll make her card work still. It'll be fine. We got you, Kelly. There we go. I'm going to have someone sign on later and be like, who's Kelly? There she is. Looks like she has a dog. Real cute dog. That's a dog or a skunk. I'm not sure. I think it's a dog. Pretty sure it's a dog. I don't think she'd be smiling like that if it was a skunk. All right. Let's just do this. Okay. And then I'm going to fix this with this. Because it'll make my brain happy to do that. Mind the gap. There we go. I haven't really been doing anything on the back. Sometimes I journal on them, but Kelly already journaled on this one, so I'm going to leave it. I could put a little something right here and journal there if I wanted to. I could do that later. In the meantime, we've got the situation going on over here. I like that this cat has like its paws up the way she has her paws up. That's pretty funny. Cordelia is a cat lover. She's not here, but she's a proud cat mommy. She has adorable cats. So I'm not surprised she picked a cat. But it was perfect. Now, we kind of have to set the scene for this a little bit. I can't just put a cat and a lady down and not have a bit of a scene going on. So let's talk about the scene. Could you be telling someone, please, get that cat out of here? Yeah, that's what Carmen would be saying. Oh, I do have the Snarky Cats stamp set next to me. So I'm sure we can find a snarky sentiment that may just be perfect. Oh, you know what we could do as far as setting the scene is I do have the Snarky Cats stamp set. I could just stamp a bunch of cats in black and white on the background. And then have these two kind of facing off. I kind of want to cut off a little bit of the kitty cat's anatomy that's showing in this picture. I like how it looks like he is kind of launching from here now. So this is the Snarky Cat's, what's it called? Snarky Cat. Perfect. But yeah, this is the Snarky Cat stamp set that I have that I was thinking I could definitely pull my sentiment from here, and then I could just stamp a bunch of cats all on the background. It says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. That might be kind of funny. At times, I'm grateful that thoughts don't actually appear in bubbles over our heads. Hey, Trainwreck, this isn't your station. I've already used that one before. Fazzy, How you doing over there? I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Somebody's up. I don't know. Somebody's up and moving about. I thought it was Fazzy, but it's not. Okay. Okay, so we have that. I am going to look through my collage book again to see if we can set a scene in a slightly different way than just stamping a bunch of crazy cats in the background. So let me grab that. I'm just going to fussy cut her out real quick. I hope you guys are all doing well, that you're having a good start to your day or end or midday. Whenever you see this and whatever time of day it is for you right now. Hello to my silent viewers. I'm a silent viewer many times, so I'm right there with you. Respect. I'm glad you're watching. Okay. Almost done. Get around our little footsie. There we go. Alrighty. There she is. Get that cat out of here. Who, me? You get out of here, lady. All right, let's, I know this book has furniture. Ta-da. Popping out of a toilet. We won't do that. Don't worry. But it's an option. But we're not going to do that. Is that all the furniture we have to work with? That's not going to do. I think that might be the only... Okay, then we get back into the people. Plants, dogs, cats. Have I lost y'all yet? Hey, Linda. Don't cut off his tail. No. But it's not the tail that's bothering me. She might be reacting to something else. We'll see. I don't know. I need a scene. I feel like I need to make a scene. Who, me? I love gorillas. Oh, Cordelia's going to be so disappointed if she comes back and there's no cat on this card. But this gorilla could be sitting in a chair. Over here. don't worry, we won't put the gorilla on the toilet either. Like, there's probably not going to be using the toilet image in my artwork. But never say never. However, I do think the gorilla could be sitting in a chair, hanging out in the house, and she's like, "What? There's a gorilla in the house?" That would definitely, I'd definitely throw my hands up and make that face. She's not alone. So we could have like a chair with this big old gorilla sitting on it. And then we can put like the china cabinet in the back, hang a picture on the wall, and I'll have a scene. And I might find a little bitty kitty cat that can be hanging out by the gorilla, just for Cordelia. Well, this has gone completely silly. This is, I guess, my brain without sleep. This is what it looks like. Without sleep and with lots of hot flashes, this is what we get. Complete random silliness. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. I'd feel that way too. Let's grab this china cabinet back here. Oh, there's a cuckoo clock. Well, I don't know if it's a cuckoo clock, but there's a clock too. Look, if we can't have fun with paper and glue, we're in trouble. This is a no rules playground here. We're just having fun. A gorilla in the bath. I thought about that, but I think the bath, I did think about that. The thing is it looks like from his pose that he's actually like kind of sitting in this chair, you know? And I could put him in the bath, and I would just have to cut some of the bathtub off. That could, it could be a thing. Let's just see. And then I gotta go. Let's just see here. We can put a rug under the chair. Where's all the other pieces I've cut out? There they are. Kind of chaotic. Hold on, just bear with me. We also have, this could work in the bathroom as a light fixture, so that could work. I'm not saying no. I did like the bathtub too. I just thought it looked like he was sitting in a chair. She could be coming in. She's like, ah! Gorilla. That's not a gorilla in the mist. That's a gorilla in the living room. Okay. The bathtub might be more funny. And I like funny. And this is how you go down the rabbit hole of collage. Okay. All right. Close the book. Let's look at this. We've got cats, gorillas, bathtubs, chairs. Yeah, gorilla in the living room. Okay, first of all, she can't, well, no, she can't really go this way. I mean, I like her being full body, so she really does have to go this way. I don't mind the bathtub being at an angle. That doesn't bother me. I definitely need like the faucets and things. Oh, he does line up better with her that way. And then we could put the little light somewhere up here. He's gonna go further down in the bathtub though. Now I mean, I think it's kind of just horrifying. I don't know if it's funny. It's just kind of scary. Ah, geez. Decisions. Well, that's why you guys are here. Y'all can help me make these decisions. We can play around with the idea too of a bathtub full of cats. I'm afraid this is just a little scary. I might trigger someone. And I don't want to do that. I think I already trigger all y'all's want monster by sharing things and then making y'all want them and go buy them. I think I do enough triggering. So let's take the gorilla out. Let's go back to the cat. And I was not crazy about oh geez, you guys, this is taking way too long. There's too much deliberation here. Kind of like the bathtub, Dawn says. Well, I'm feeling like the gorilla, like I want a gorilla, so we're good. Oh, okay. Cat's in the tub. Yeah. Yeah. What if we align her in the center? And then this guy could be trying to crawl out. This guy's trying to get out. This guy's like leaping overhead. And then this guy's trying to jump in. I think this can work. And then this guy. I kind of like that there's so many action cats that are orange. It's like the whole litter is, it's spot A for all of them. Yeah, I like this. Okay, we'll take the lamp out for now. I think this cat's leaping overhead. She's like, what have I done? Whoever thought giving cats a bath was a good idea? Well, the cats are back in. Cordelia will be happy. What a roller coaster. Sorry, guys. I hope this is why I make edited videos, because sometimes this is what crafting is like, but y'all know what crafting is like because y'all craft, right? So this is just part of the process. It's just how it is. And maybe if you're just getting started in collage, this is helpful. Or if you're picking it back up after a long time, like you can see, you kind of just have to work through things. sometimes. Sometimes I pick things up and it's just, I don't even have to think about it. It just works and just keep going. And then other times like this, gotta work through it. Okay, we got that guy. He's gonna be coming out of the bathtub. Could be hanging on the side of it. We've got this guy. He wants to get into the bathtub. He's the only cat that wants a bath today. We have a 40% chance of rain today. Oh my gosh, I hope it rains. My plants are just like thirsty and suffering. And nothing makes a plant more happy than rain. It's like I can water them with a water hose, but it's not the same. They want that rain. I switch over to actual fussy cutting scissors for this portion of the tail. I think my stomach's about to growl. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm tired. There's cats flying everywhere. This may end up being my favorite postcard today. We'll see. Hi, Michelle. Oh, yes. Send me your rain, please. Hutto, Texas, 78634. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay, we're almost there, you guys. We've got everything fussy cut except for this beautiful bathtub from Sears and Roebuck. All the plumbing is attached. Except for right here. I'm just going to go ahead and let that go. Not worry about it. Till I edit while I fussy cut. Not everything has to be in there. You don't have to save every little detail. Like when I was cutting out the gorilla, he kind of had a shaggy hairdo, but not by the time I was done with him. Okay. Good enough. I don't even think this whole thing is going to fit on the image. Here we go. Cats, cats, and more cats. Ugh. Okay. I like the bathtub tilted. I think she's going to be right here. We've got the cat flying overhead. This one climbing out. This one trying to jump in. And then this guy trying to climb out too. All right. Something's missing here. Would y'all agree? Something's missing. It's not a cat. And it's not a gorilla. But something, dare I say, is missing. A mirror. Team Orange Kitties. I've always liked, I can't remember what they're called. I just like cats. I like the gray ones. I like the white ones. I like the orange tabbies. They remind me of Garfield, and I love Garfield. My mom was a huge Garfield fan when I was growing up, and so. Okay. Okay. This will not do. We're not putting a china cabinet in the bathroom. The clock doesn't work either. We had this light, but he could be flying to try to get onto the light. I kind of do like that, actually. So that's going to work for me. Ay. There. This guy's going to go right here. So what are we missing here? We're missing something. Should I just stamp something in the background there? That is the question. Hey, Maritza. Hi, Sharon. How are you two doing? Don't forget that funny phrase. Yeah, a mirror. Yeah, I'm feeling a mirror too. I'm wondering if I have these frames. I'm wondering if I have one that's small enough. These all seem kind of gargantuan compared to our scene. I like this one. Let's see if there's another one. Wish I could find a small one. This one's kind of small, maybe. And then I can just put silver foiled cardstock behind it. If I don't even know if they're going to be the right size, though. Those are the only ones I have. Lots of pretty flowers. Okay. Let's take a look at these. See if these will do. This might actually do. Okay, I've got silver cardstock. I did not mean for this live to be so long. Hope y'all are all good. Just kind of got away from me. That's just how collaging is, I guess, sometimes. I'm looking through my Tim Holtz Where's silver? It's like I see everything but silver. Of course. Well, I guess we'll just have to do gold. I don't know where my silver is. I know I'll find it when the live is over because that's what always happens. But this could make it look like a mirror back there. Okay. Oh, vellum's a good idea. You guys are full of good ideas. I'm going to trace circling the inside, but I'm going to cut outside of that to make it sure it's big enough. Vellum is a great idea, Sharon. wider over here. There we go. I think that's about right. I just want to be able to glue that in. Right back there. Okay, let's try it. If I don't like it, then I didn't even try the others. Let's do this one. If I don't like it, I won't put it on there, but let's try it. Okay. Oh, I found my adhesive eraser, by the way. And then we need to put in the number 17. Okay, let's get these cats into position. I'm not gluing that down just yet. He's trying to jump over and catch onto that light post. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, let's get these cats in the bathtub. And in order to do that, I just need one cut. Yeah, that mirror is pretty good. I was afraid it was going to be too big, but I actually like it. I think it's going to work. Can you imagine being brave enough to try to bathe that many cats at one time? This totally fixes the situation that I was trying to cover with this cat too. Okay, so he's going to be in there like that. He needs to move down. All right, and then, hey, where's that other guy? There he is. This guy is trying to get out. This guy, of course, there's always that one guy who's trying to get in. And then he's trying to fling onto the light posts, light fixture. That's our scene. I'm really liking it. We all need to say thank you to Cordelia for the cat idea. We got a little sidetracked by the gorilla. I got sidetracked by the gorilla. But cats for the win. Cats definitely for the win. Okay, so everyone's in their places. I like him exactly in that pose. So I'm just going to put a little glue on him right there. I like these guys right where they are too, especially this one. Just a little glue just to tack people down in their places. All right. Wow, I did not mean to spend this much time making postcards today, but it is what it is. We got 3 days done. Whoops, I have to figure out what to do with the pages, but we might not get those done. We'll see. We'll just see. We've got 15 and 16. We just need day 17, I think. Okay. Can't even tell I ripped this guy when I was taking him out of the book, which is good. I know I still need to put a number on here. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? Linda, are you going to participate in the mindless crafting card campaign they're doing? I just caught a little bit of the video last night. Sometimes I just kind of have to hop around and catch a little here and a little there. I don't get to watch all of everybody. So, but they're doing one for the bus drivers in their county. Thank you cards. That's really sweet. And then I heard Tracy suggest, like, you could also do this, you know, in your area, in your neck of the woods. I thought that was a good idea. They're always so thoughtful. Okay. Think you will? Yeah. It's nice because it's a nice card campaign, but you probably don't need to send in, you know, 200 thank you cards. Even if everyone just sent maybe 5, 10, not to like minimize their the card campaign, but you know what I mean, like 5 or 10 thank yous, and if everyone does it, you've got a ton. Okay, and then I need to get this kitty's legs glued down. And then this little guy, who kind of looks like he's about to pounce on her, but he really just wants to get in the tub. But I will admit, it does look like he wants to jump on her. Okay, this little guy is not glued down everywhere, it doesn't look like. So, flip up his little legs. All right. Try to clean up the mirror and trim off the back. There we go. Oh my goodness, that took a while, but so worth it. I love it. I could have, and I was thinking about when I was gluing down the tub, I could have put a bath rug here, but it's done now. We do need a 17. So I'm just going to pull from over here again. I hear you, bird. It is time for me to go. Number 17. It's like she has 17 cats in the tub. I think I will put the 17 on the tub. Just seems like a good place for it. I'll show you all the 3 postcards and the journal pages that we've done so far today, and then I'll let you go. In my head, this was going to be super quick. In reality, it took time. Oh, Glenn, I'm glad y'all like it. Yeah, he's like, what about me, Mom? I need a bath. She's like, I've bitten off more than I can chew. I get you, girl. I do it all the time. Okay. It looks real gluey, and it is. Okay. All of this can go back. The gorilla sitting on the chair. All this stuff can go back for another time. Another place, another time. Let me get my book out. Share that with you guys real quick like. All right. Feels good to be done with it. What was the prompt? I think the prompt was aged. I'm sure this bath day has aged her. I am sure of that. So what we've done today is we added this flip out page and created this page as well. This one was for petal. Let's see, but first we started here. And I just added this, the prompt for this one was homemade for day 15 and the Junk Journal July, and I just did this scrappy fabric pocket. And then I did a postcard that is supposed to be homemade and enough to feed the army. So that's that postcard for day 15. There's the number hidden in the hoagie, day 15. And then we got to start the other side to the journal because it's an accordion journal. Then, you know, we added in the blooms and then I collaged in these things. I feel like I should get more done in this amount of time, but I didn't. Here is day 16's postcard. And I don't know. It's just the Taj Mahal with a lovely couple. They've had good times together. It's just like a love postcard. And I love love. So there's that one. And then now we have day 17, the chaos with the cats. And day 17 I think was supposed to be aged, which this is kind of fun. She definitely aged a few extra days taking this project on. I just need to figure out how I want to put this all together. I think I will just create a moment for her to live here on this side, right here. And I just need to make a pocket for her. I kind of like the idea of it being transparent, so when I open the journal, this is just what I see. So I do like the idea of the transparent pocket. I think that's what I'll do. I'll use some acetate. So here's some acetate. This is 10 mil of transparent binding covers. They make, the 10 mil is perfect for making transparent card bases. They make really sturdy transparent card bases. Crafty Owl got me started on that years ago. And I don't make them that often, but I actually use transparency quite often, so it all works out. I think I'll just make a belly band to go across there. And I'll probably end up stapling it on. dog is ready for this live to end. I know, Fazzy, I wasn't planning on it being this long. All right, there we go. I'll grab my stapler and just staple it on. I need to open up the page. I mean, I might end up making this a pocket, but I don't know yet, so I'm going to open it up so I leave myself plenty of options. And I'm just going to staple this on. And now this little stapler is not obviously going to fit across this page, so I'm going to staple at an angle. There. And I'm going to staple at an angle over here. And then I might use some transparent faux aged tape, which goes with the aged prompt. I'm going to take this out. Whoops. I'm going to take this out. Try to get this to where I can still put that card in. Tricky, tricky. Perfect. Okay, and then I'll put some faux aged tape on the sides up here. And we'll be done. Here's some. Okay. Put a piece right there. Makes it more secure. I like it too. I think it's a lot of fun. I love where we ended up. There were twists and turns and lots of doubt, but we did it together. We did it. There we go. Put that one right there. Now we have a nice transparent pocket for this. What we can do, my friends, is put like an aged label back here on this page and put a little sentiment so that the Junk Journal July page is also done. It won't take that long. Let me look at these snarky sentiments again. I just don't know if they're the ones we need. Oh yeah, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. That's the one I want. This is from Snarky Cat, from Tim Holtz. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. It's always a trip, huh, Jackie? The design process. It's just, that almost worked, but it's a little too narrow. Okay. What else we got over here? These already say something, and I don't really want them to say anything, except for I might use that one with numbers. Be nice if one of these numbers was 17, wouldn't it? Okay. This is from Pink Monarch Prints. I've been meaning to go back through. I don't subscribe to their kits anymore, but I've been meaning to go back through and see if, you know, just to pull out some of their kits that I do have. and maybe work with them again. Revisit, you know, use my stash. That whole thing. Okay, I kind of like the idea of having just a couple of layered tags back here. Like this. And then I'm going to stamp, in my defense, I was left unsupervised up here. Should we put a cat on it? I know, y'all are like, please, woman. But I hadn't forgot about this little cutie. It's going to be a little tricky to do because of that belly band, but I think it could be done. We'll do it with a glue stick. This cat reminds me of a cat I had so many years ago. My roommate found, she was driving home in a rainstorm. We lived out in the country. And she said this takeout box was just kind of moving, and it wasn't moving in the direction of the wind. It was moving in the opposite direction. And she just had good instincts. Something told her to stop and pull over and see what was in the box. And it was 3 gray little kittens like this. They were tiny. We had to like bottle feed them, and then we ended up keeping all 3. She was definitely like the quintessential cat lady, but just animal lady. She had like 6 cats and 3 dogs. So I love animal people. I know, Sharon, like everyone runs when they hear me say, okay, but let's just do this one more thing. And I'm sure everyone's like rolling their eyes so hard. Good thing I'm not like a teacher or anything. A class would probably not like that. Yeah, I'm gonna like that. I'm using ground espresso. I told myself I need to use this color more. Okay. Perfect. Yay, I like it. Perfect. Yeah, love me some puns. The other day, Sparkle Heart accidentally made a pun and said a pun, and she's like, ooh, gross. And I'm like, what? She's like, I accidentally like made up my own pun. Pretty sure I told all of y'all that she hates puns. And her mom's a card maker. How sad is that? Okay, I'm gonna lift up the acetate. I love these yellow flowers. I kind of like that there's this random number here because it's like that whole how many times have I told you kind of thing. It's like, well, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. Love the kitty cat. Perfect addition to that page. Ties everybody together nicely. I know I said I was going to use a glue stick, and I'm not, because I don't really trust them. So I'm going to use wet glue, and I'm just going to lift this up. Everything's going to be fine. There we go. It worked out. Yay, there it is, day 17. And I can put my stamp on it if I want down here. There we go. Day 17. I love it. This is becoming as much of an art journal as it is like a junk kind of, I don't know, or a memory keeping journal. It's almost more like a art journal situation. We did it, y'all. We did it. I have exercised my craftiness for the day. I get to go on and live a well-balanced life of working and cooking and cleaning and being the domesticated animal that I am. I hope you all have a super awesome day. I hope you enjoyed this. You found inspiration. Maybe you'll start collaging again. Just give yourself plenty of time to do it. It does take time. I have to remind myself of that even. But yeah, super fun. I love both of these. And our homemade hoagie is funny. It is funny to me now. So that's it. That's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending your time with me. If the replay crew actually makes it through all of this, I'm very impressed. And for everyone else who was here live and made it through this, I'm very impressed. Any amount of time you spend here, I'm grateful. Mary's here. Hey, you're back home. I knew you were making your way back home with a head cold. Ew. Your body was like, I can crash now. After months and months of travel. I love collaging. This is going to be one of your favorite journals. Yay. Yeah, it's so much fun, isn't it? And I'm all caught up. I'm not ahead. I'm just caught up. That's a good feeling. Okay, that's it. I'm going to be live again probably Monday. I could always pop in with something, but I'm not planning on it necessarily. I'll be live with Call Me Crafty Owl on Saturday. I have my Oh So Inspired, and I have some other pre-recorded videos for you guys with voiceovers, and they're much shorter, so you may appreciate that. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all have a super awesome day, and I'll see you later. Bye.